Yeah, thought first half was a little bit cagey. Both teams, trying to feel their way into the game a little bit. Not our best first half, considering how well we played last week throughout the whole 90. But again, you got to win in different ways, and we tweaked a few things at halftime, and I felt second half. Even the first half, I thought we did okay. We weren't really under any pressure. Second half, we started to dominate a little more and put them under pressure. And once we got the goal, we were able to pick our moments and go forward. And we were still calm and composed under pressure to keep possession and draw them out. Second goal kills the game, but even before that, I was still pretty confident that at 1-0 we were gonna hold out. Yeah, it's important. Wins breed confidence, and when you feel the belief of the players, I feel that from my teammates that they give me a lot of responsibility to be that man to create for the team, and to be honest, I know that's what I'm here to do. So it's been a little bit disappointing on my side that it took me a little while to get going, but it's been tough at the beginning, different systems or whatever, but Benny's come in, and I think the way he wants the team to play suits me down to the ground. And I think now you're starting to see what I can do, and I know I have even more levels to get to. I know what I can do in the championship, and I've proven it, and now it's just about being consistent. And Benny and the staff have been great for me, and I think for the team, even offensively hitting our stride, but defensively not giving up much. So yeah, I mean, I don't try to be that mentor for him. I think with me and Ali, we have a really good relationship on and off the field. And to be honest, since preseason, I'll be honest, we've all seen his quality, and he's been biding his time, working hard, waiting for his opportunity. And I've always kind of put my arm around him because I see a lot of myself when I was younger, how he sees the game. So I know how difficult it can be when you're training well and not getting those opportunities. So I think I've taken that role a little bit with some of the guys, but to be honest, mainly with Ali. And I think the connection that we have on the field is really building, always looking for each other. And for such a young player to show the calmness and the maturity that he's shown these past weeks, to just be thrown in the deep end and deal with it, and he's been unbelievable. And today, yellow card in the first half, and to complete 90 minutes staying there mentally, not giving away fouls, and to have that composure on the ball was big for us. Even when we went 1-0 up, drawing fouls, keeping possession. So I think he was our best player on the field today, and he's helped us massively. Just like people like Gagi coming in has been amazing, and every guy that stepped onto the field. But for sure, I think Ali deserves the most praise. Yeah, I mean, I think, Benny played a similar position to myself, so we've had these conversations. I'm a guy that, I try to take as much responsibility on the field as I can. And when I see things that I feel like I can help or impact, my natural instinct is to go help my teammates. And if we're struggling to build up from the back or whatever it may be, I always want to go help. And maybe that's not the right thing for the team. Maybe I see it a certain way, but Benny's really instilled into me to trust my teammates. And at the beginning of the year, when Benny wasn't here, we struggled a little bit with that, and we weren't really being able to create opportunities. So I would then drop deeper to help my teammates, and then I'm not in the right areas. But the difference since Benny's come in and how we want to play has allowed me to now be further up the field. And he's honest with me, telling me, if you're not in those spots, you're not going to play. I don't care how good you are, what you do, you need to follow and be part of the team. And now seeing the benefits of being in those spots, and I've always wanted to be higher up because I know what I can do and help the team with goals, assists, and creating opportunity. That's my main strength. And now having my teammates behind me that are getting me a lot of opportunities to create. We saw that last week and today. So now it's just mainly myself having my trust in my teammates, and Benny told me from the beginning to have that blind faith in him, that he'll give me those opportunities to be the player that I am. So it's paying off. Still got a long way to go. I know I have a long way to go as an individual to improve, and I just want to improve as much as possible. From the beginning of preseason, we've had a lot of new players, myself like trying to implement my personality, and a lot of other guys and people coming in late and different languages and different cultures. It's not been easy, but for sure the last month has been amazing. Like you said, winning and playing well helps everything. But it's just on a day-to-day basis on the training field, we're getting that confidence, and when you see the results going your way, and we can see there's a process to it, and we can see week by week how we're improving and how much more we still have to go, and we're winning games and keeping teams without conceding, you build that confidence. And again, the chemistry's always been there, wins help, but we have a good group of guys. Everyone's willing to fight for the team, and everyone knows that they're going to get their opportunity. Benny's come in and put some guys in that maybe hadn't played so much before, and they've shown that they deserve to be playing. So we know we don't just have a starting 11, we know that we have a great group of guys. Everyone wants the best for everyone. Again, you're always disappointed if you're not playing, but everyone's fighting for each other right now. The most time I've spent is with Phoenix, and obviously winning a championship there and being a key player and an important part there. I try to bring as much experience as I can. Most of my career before that was in Europe. But yes, from what I've seen, the season's long in the US. It's a long season. I played in Europe, but the USL season, and again with the whole playoff system and all of that, it's who gets hot at the right times. And now we're building blocks. We know we're not in the position where we want to be, but we're getting there slowly with our performances. And I think the main thing we have to do is focus on our performances. At the beginning of the year, I tried to implement my mentality and how I see the game. And again, that can be perceived maybe in the wrong way because I'm a competitor and I can come across in a very direct and brutal way. But I see myself as a winner, and maybe I've learned these past couple months on who I can speak to certain ways and who I need to speak to differently. And I think that's been the biggest growth that I've shown. And still now, I'm still learning. But yeah, I'm a sore loser. I don't like to lose, and when not performing and not winning, it hurts. So I've learned how to deal with that, and for sure I try to implement parts of what I saw from a winning season that I had in Phoenix and being a key player there. And it's tough. We've had so many different players that see the game in so many different ways. And the biggest thing that I can say for Benny is we may all have different ideas individually, but on the field, 11 men at a time, and the guys that aren't playing, we see it now the same way. And at the beginning of the year, I may have seen it one way and 10 others may have seen it 10 other different ways. So I may be dropping deep to get on the ball and they see, no, we're going long. And now I feel like everyone knows their roles and everyone's growing into their roles, and it's only been a month since Benny's here. So we have full confidence in what we're doing and building momentum. It's 3 wins in a row, and yeah, as an individual, big game for us, the team next week, but me personally, massive game, so hopefully it can continue.